Hey everyone, welcome to my first ever running shoe review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Xero Mesa Trail. It's a pair of minimalist trail shoes that are designed to give you a barefoot feeling when running, but at the same time giving you some padding for protection against rocks. I've read and heard great things about minimalist shoes and their supposed benefits, but I've never gotten a chance to try a pair on. As soon as I received this pair of shoes, I was eager to go test it out. Here are my unbiased opinions on Xero's new trail shoes, the Mesa Trail, after 50 miles. When I first looked at these shoes, they didn't look like running shoes at all. They looked like hiking shoes or covered sandals. As soon as I started wearing them, I got many remarks from friends about how ugly they look. The shoes fit perfectly on my feet, however, and they were easy to slip on and off because of the low heel cup. I liked that the toe box left a lot of room for my toes, but the lacing system seemed to be a little bit weird. The laces were made of some sort of thick string and they were easy to get untied at first, but after double knotting them, they were fine. They fit well, work well, but some updates on the design and appearance would make it just that much better. This pair of shoes gave me a great first impression on minimalist shoes, and I love running with them. The Mesa Trail is a zero drop, zero stack height running shoe, lacking any form of a midsole or foam. On my first few runs, running in these felt kind of unnatural. In fact, after my first 5-mile tempo in these, my forefeet were rubbed so raw that I couldn't walk on my bare feet for the rest of the day. Things did get better though. I started noticing my form drastically improving, my cadence increasing, especially on the downhills, and calluses forming on my forefeet. And after a while, running in these shoes proved to be a super fun experience. The minimal outsole worked quite well. After 50 miles of hard trail running, the outsole survived perfectly, with no signs of dents or even scratches. I was able to run on a variety of surfaces without slipping: dirt trails, streets, hilly roads, and even mud. My only complaint would be my experiences running on gravelly, rocky surfaces. If I'm not careful, there will often be a rock that jabs straight into my forefoot or heel, causing a sharp pain, but it's not lasting. I'm predicting that these shoes can last at the very least 500 miles because the hardy rubber outsole seems to be working very well and I'm not expecting it to wear out soon. The pair is listed on XeroShoes.com at $120, but I'm not sure it's worth that. I really like the pair, but there's just not that much material on there, and I don't know why it would cost that much to produce such a minimalist shoe. Frankly, they just look kinda cheap, and most people will probably look at it like that, even though it's a very good shoe for running. Because the lack of a foam midsole, on faster runs I felt like I was exerting a lot more energy than I was used to in order to maintain a certain pace, but the lightness of the shoes certainly came at an advantage in longer, slower runs. My first try running in minimalist shoes was definitely an enjoyable experience. After the initial transition, these were always my go-to shoes for longer trail runs. They activated my feet muscles so that I truly felt like my feet were in control for the first time in a while. It had excellent fit, excellent grip, and are a very hardy pair. The only thing that I feel needs to be adjusted is the lace material and the appearance of it. The Xero Mesa Trails will definitely not be the last pair of minimalist shoes I try.